Okay, so today we're going to make an engagement ring together, and I'll even show you the final result if you stick around. This is a 2.2 carat lab-grown diamond, absolutely stunning, and my client needed to decide whether he wanted to put it with an opal or another diamond. Now obviously we all know that diamonds are more appropriate for engagement rings than opal, but I did tell him the risks and this opal is very beautiful. So I decided to make the wax for him and then he could have a look at what he thought was best. I start off by filing the end of a wax tube so it's true, and then I go ahead and mark a width onto the wax tube that I can then cut off. This width is longer than the length of the diamond, so there's loads of space here for me to work with. Then I blue tack my diamond onto the wax and I trace around it with a bit of a blunt scribe. I prefer a blunt scribe, I find it easier to see in the wax. If a scribe is too sharp, I find that it just kicks up a load of wax and you can't really see your true line. Then I go ahead and tactfully don't show you how I'm seating the stone. Anyway, I seat it and then I just file away some excess wax so that there's not too much that I'm fighting against. Then I seat the diamond / opal and I start to cut off excess wax from this piece. This is wax that I just don't need. And there's loads of it on pieces like this where there's just 2 stones and not an awful lot going on. So I go ahead, I cut off this excess, and then I'm left with a kind of monstrous chunk of wax that looks like this. I need to refine this down, so I go ahead and do that, and then this is what the wax looks like with the diamond in, and this is with the opal. After this, we actually decide that we want the diamond to point inwards, so we recarve the wax so that the diamond faces the middle finger. I really like this, I think it looks beautiful, and he did decide on the opal. This is what the finished ring looks like in 18 karat yellow gold. I think it's absolutely cracking. Because the opal is set into the ring, it is slightly protected, but overall this ring is just a gorgeous piece. I think it's really beautiful. I think the diamond is absolutely stunning. The opal has beautiful colour, and the opal means something to the couple because they have links to Australia and it's an Australian opal. I'm going to do another video where I resize this ring, which is sometimes something that needs to happen after an engagement ring is made if the partner doesn't know the finger size. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I hope you like this video.